Hey, it's Steve with DSF Photography, and the other day I made a video going over creating a master PSD in Elements so that you can apply the same layers that you applied on the master image onto all the images. So from like a session, you can edit the first one, and then that way you get more of a consistent edit on it. And I wanted to show an alternative way because there are alternative ways for everything in Photoshop, which is why you gotta love it, because it's really preference on what you prefer. You can do the sorry, sick. You can go to the window and you can float them. Float in window is that image. Float all in window. We'll float all your images in window. If you couldn't get it to drag off, because a couple people had issues with that. If you don't see that as an option, these are grayed out. That's because your preferences has it turned off. You can go on your Mac up here, Photoshop Elements, Preferences, General. On a PC, it should be under, I think, Edit, Preferences, and make sure you have Allow Floating Documents in Full Edit Mode. That has to be checked, or those will be grayed out. So, okay, and you can float them, and then, like I said, you can drag them, which works great if you float them all, because you have them all floated. Oops, sorry about that. Just a second. So you can drag it, like I said, and it applies the same steps, so you can keep a consistent look, which you can see that. Drag it off. Or another alternative way is to make sure you have all your levels selected on there. Right click, duplicate layers, and what it does is allows you to duplicate onto either a new one, or you can select all your one of your images on there. So click that one, hit OK, and then it is now applied on there. If you do it that way, it's good to have, because it can be confusing trying to remember what file type, especially if you open a ton of them up. You can do, where is my, there it is, okay. Project bin, let's keep it open so you can actually click back over there. When I click duplicate layers and I go select my file, you'll see it after I hit OK. It will show up right here where it applied to this image. So then you can kind of see it as it applies to your images, and then you can kind of float over them to see the actual file name. If you have a ton of them open, like I only have 2 right now, so obviously I can easily tell what the other file name is called, but if you have a ton open, you can quickly go over here and look and see as it applies those on there. So, there we go. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button there. Hopefully that will help you guys. You can use that as another way to keep your editing consistent within a session, so you, especially in Elements, because you can't create your own actions. And a lot of people, I think it's important to hand edit also. So if you're into hand editing, that way you can easily apply the same levels that you did, or levels, I meant layers, my mind's everywhere, into the rest of your image. Before and after. That's just 3 quick adjustments, and that's what's possible. Hopefully that helps everybody. Thanks.